Hello there. Back. We got more. Oh, let me fix the volume real quick before you guys get your ears blasted. Let's fix that. Case in point. That was almost much louder. But how you guys doing? We're gonna sit on the menu because I have no idea when it's actually gonna bring me back because I don't know when my autosave was. We had to jump ship quickly last time we streamed so that we didn't get caught in a cutscene hell. So we could start today's stream and get straight into the story. No fapping about, alright? I'm gonna turn down the game volume slightly. I'm trying out recording videos, so now at least if the audio imbalance isn't quite right, I should be able to fix it in post. It'll make some other things easier too. The reason I wasn't doing it before is because before, if I wanted to export a 3-hour video, it would take my computer 3 hours to export it, sometimes more, and it wouldn't be able to do anything else in the meantime. But my new computer that I love and cherish, and I hope it lasts a long time, knock on wood, can export it in 20 minutes or less, and I can do other things. And there are other practical helps too, like being able to reuse details. It's really handy on YouTube. I love that feature, but you can't use it with direct exports from Twitch. Anyway, I'm rambling. We're gonna be fighting Louis today. I'm gonna have to skip this cutscene again. Last time we just did social links and side quests. We should be in more or less the final act. I know that at some point we have to go to the Mage Academy, so I think probably what's gonna happen is we're gonna fight Louis, kill Louis, and then there's gonna be like, oh, this nuke is gonna go off, or it has gone off, and if you want to fix it or reverse it, you have to go to the Mage Academy. And maybe we'll have like a month or like 2 weeks or something to wrap up social links. That's my hope, because if we don't get that, it's not happening. Like, I'm telling you, if we don't get that, it's not happening. I really want 100% this game, more or less, because I'm not playing it again. Persona 3, Persona 4, I'll replay those games eventually. I'm not going to replay this game, so I want to get it done the first time. Otherwise, I'm gonna... I'm just gonna have to look up the other endings. But here, we'll do it. We'll probably have to do Juna's. Yeah, we'll have to do Juna's again. I do want to take now, because we may not get another opportunity. I want to double check. What's Louis' fighting style? Fire, ice, electric, and wind attacks. So we have Stroll to help us out. See, he's weak to lightning, but he also guards when he uses his abilities, so that's actually not a problem. Fire, ice, wind, and lightning. Yeah. So, Izme is actually going to be okay. I'm just doing the rounds. I'm seeing what... if there's anything we can do. It's Basilio week 2. So really, Basilio and Izme are kind of... What are we week 2? Basilio, Izme, and Protagonist. If all else fails, that's our team. Basilio, Izme, and Stroll. Boys' night! Boys' night! If all else fails, that's our team. Because Stroll's the only one that has any weaknesses, but he has the ability to guard. And I don't think we really... We played through this last time, so I'm just going to skip it. We already played through all this. It does hurt me that we won't be able to get the Devil Summoner, but it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. Yeah, unfortunately we're at the point of the game. Oh, yep, all this. Like, I'd love to be able to upload, like, a supercut of all the social links that we did. But we're not. If we don't get another, like, 2 weeks, it's just not gonna happen. Maybe, like, a week and a half we could stuff it in. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I'm really curious to see how they handle Louis. Because it sounds like we're just not gonna give him any mercy. Or any quarter at all. That's what it sounds like. Because so far, in just discussing it, mercy has not been on the table. At all. I probably, looking back, I maybe could have, maybe it would have let me get off the Gauntlet Runner, or at least the map menu. So now when we tried to go to the Mage Academy earlier, it wouldn't let us. It said it wasn't time for that yet. So there will be time for it. And it could be that maybe getting to rank 10 with more is what allows us to do it. Because Moore said there was something waiting for us in the Mage Academy. And of course, Moore is the easiest one to do, just because he doesn't require any time commitments. So as long as you're actually intending to do it, you can do it. It's pretty easy. Oh my gosh, look at them! They're so diverse! All of us. The guys who assassinated Louis the first time. And then Nurse. He's here too. Well, it doesn't matter if he's dead, does it? If we're second place. Yeah, we haven't even met the prince yet, which feels a little perverse. I understand the logic of it. The logic is we don't want to accidentally lead Louis to the prince. But the prince is alive, you know, supposedly our best friend. The main character's best friend, and we haven't even visited him. Or talked to him. We have a cell phone. We can talk to him through the cell phone. But we haven't. I will say, the sound mixing for the scene is terrible. I can't hear the dialogue over the cheering. Seems strange to say, but we were a great deal. Without her, the people would never have calmed, much less place their trust in us. I feel like I have to do a voiceover, because otherwise you can't hear it. I can barely hear it. Some of the fervor seems beyond reason. It's kind of what happens. Maybe? Are we finally going to get to come to Jesus? Are we kind of going to reflect? Yeah. Basilio really turned over. I mean, you can say, like, well, Louis killed Fidelio. Louis didn't kill Fidelio, though. Fidelio jumped in front of a bullet intended for someone else. Louis was not intending to kill Fidelio. He was intending to kill someone else. I think that's still, like, second-degree murder? I think? Second or third degree? I don't remember. It's one of those two. It's not first degree. I think it's second-degree murder, when you're trying to kill someone, but then you kill someone else accidentally. And if I remember, third-degree murder is when you just start killing people at random. Like just shooting bullets into a random crowd and you kill people, but you're not intending to kill anyone specifically. I think that's how it is. I'm pretty confident in third degree, at least. Thank you for helping, Maria. I wonder if Louis will try to assassinate us. I do remember what Blitzy said last time about not wanting something to happen to Maria. I'm a bit afraid that Louis is just gonna, like, nuke the tavern. Because Louis is a very mercurial figure. I believe he's an ideologue. And so, his character, as I understand it, is that he's not afraid to resort to underhanded tactics, but he prefers not to. He wants to settle it through strength alone. And so he prefers to fight someone face to face in a straightforward sort of battle, a straightforward show of strength. But if that's not possible, or not feasible, or not rewarding, then yeah, he has no problem resorting to underhanded. If he were to do something underhanded like that right now, it would kind of blow up that aspect of his character. People's hearts beat whipped to dangerous passions. They want to kill Louis, just like we do. See, this is what I mean. They're not even contemplating mercy. All we can do is finish our fight and strike to kill. I feel like if this game were made in 2012, right? If this game came out when Persona 3 did, or when Persona 4 did, they would actually be saying, they would actually have a discussion and come to an agreement like, no, we don't want to kill Louis. If we want to really win the support of the people, we have to show that we're different from Louis. And we're going to show that we're different from Louis by showing that we can rule without killing people who disagree with us wantonly, because it sets an awful precedent. But that's not even a discussion. They don't mention the precedent that, well, you know, if we take the throne by killing our opponent for the throne, then someone else would feel perfectly justified in turning back around and killing us, right? Because if we kill the guy who... If we kill our political opponents, then our political opponents can justify killing us back in return. That's the... You actually see this in history. You see this in history. Whenever someone takes a leadership role by violence, and they initiate it, what then follows is like 100 years of political violence back and forth, until the dust settles again. And the way the dust usually settles is by someone who says that someone who stands up and says, I don't want to continue the cycle of violence, and who rather than just kill his opponents, he may elect to imprison them or exile them, and try to restore peace and order and a reconciliation between parties. We're probably gonna level up here. What's the matter? What's going on here? Yeah, we were best friends. There might be some memory manipulation here, though. Because there's still some mystery here, like the fact that the prince's mother was an Elda. Maybe we're not the prince's best friend. Maybe we're the prince's brother. Maybe we actually are the prince. Maybe we're like the half-brother. That would make sense. Because the prince and the hero were raised together. And the prince's mother was an Elda. Maybe we're brothers. Half-brothers or something. Yeah, rank 7. That just increases inheritance slots, though. We're not even going to get an opportunity to take advantage of that, if it just seemed like... Okay, so it's giving us some time. Because this is the thing, right? We don't even unlock the last stage for Gallica until we get... The last stage for the wizard? Until we get Gallica to rank 8. And so after rank 8, there has to be more to the story. Not to mention the fact that every time we got someone else to rank 8, it's like, oh, they're ready to unlock a new archetype. I forgot that it's all just... Magic skill attack, MP, lucky find... That just is better than Baltra, isn't it? Sorry, I'm just looking. Tsukaja's good. Strike dodge is pretty good. Just all things considered. I'm trying to think what's most useful. It might actually be gold attack. It might be. I think I'm just going to take Tirakaja for now. And what else we'll do is, since we're already almost at 20, I'm going to use yours for it. I'm gonna kick it up over the edge. Increases strength and hit rate of synthesis. That's good, because we also have the thing that lets us do synthesis with only one turn. Max MP increased by 25. Yep, that's what we wanted. That is exactly what we wanted. Now let's see, is there anything else we want? We probably want instant recovery. I don't know how many status ailments Louis has access to, but we want to be prepared for that. Ice May is already at rank 20, yeah. Juna's at rank 20, Yufa's at rank 20. Basilio, do you have anything interesting? Heavy physical strike? That is good. And especially since we're going to be relying on him a bit, we probably want that. Heat Riser's pretty good. Let's just focus on getting Basilio to 20. Because I feel like we're going to be relying on him quite a bit. $52 MP is not great, though. Not great. But that's kinda the best we can do. Kinda the best we can do. But yeah, no, there's no way I'd be there's no way you would catch me playing this game from the beginning again. We've been playing for 80 hours and we're not done yet. In fairness, I got Persona 3 Reload, I never beat it. But I did get like 60 hours in it. But like half of those hours were spent in Tartarus. Just grinding. This is not a grindy game. And there were opportunities where we could have grinded, but I didn't. I didn't, because I didn't want to waste your time. You, the viewer's time. Wait. Oh, they're gonna nuke the prince. The west of the royal capital. So that's the opposite direction of the Mage Academy? Lost village of the Elda. I had my suspicions. In his youthful years of debauchery. Yeah, I won't lie. So he tried to kill the prince twice, is what you're saying. That's a bit stupid, isn't it? I mean, I know Louis says, well, it's quite the gambit. They're hiding him in his hometown. They're hiding him in his hometown. Surely someone would have thought to look there. Did Hulkenberg not know? She was sent out to look for the prince. Why would she not have looked in his hometown? I understand that there's like magic bewitching the forest, so maybe she checked there first and then she was cast aside by magic. Newfound power. What if you got Does Zorba have an archetype? Does Louis have an archetype? Yeah, I mean, it's a reminder. They're reminding us right now that Louis has the same book that the protagonist does, so maybe he does have an archetype. Maybe he and Zorba have archetypes now. I don't know. I do know that I'm pretty sure Zorba is undead at the moment. That he died and then brought himself back to life. No. What? I'm sorry. I got so distracted by Nurse. Everyone's like, thumbs up. Like, yeah, like little twirl. And Nurse just throws out his hands like, hey! Hey, I'm walking here! Hey! Hey, I'm killing Louis over here! What the heck? Hey, what you doing? Ridiculous. Game's giving us... At least now the game is being a bit kinder about not trapping us in cutscene hell. Alright, here we go. I have a plan. And I'm pretty sure the plan's gonna work. I'm pretty confident. We have no elemental weaknesses at the moment. Let me check something really quickly, actually. Let me just make sure I can use my synthesis. Photon is what we need. Okay, we're gonna need... If we want to pull off the synthesis plan, we're gonna need Juna. I'll throw out Basilio for now. Let me look at her for just a second. Undead King is actually pretty good. But she won't be able to use it, though. That's not gonna happen. Thief, Faker, Merchant? No. No. Lizard Man is good, though. And we'll be able to use that one. I'm just trying to think here. Hellfire, the dances are fine. The issue with the dances is that they're expensive. They're very expensive for what I perceive to be not a great exchange. I don't think I really get enough in return to justify using it. Like, especially since it's a one-time weakness. If it were like a 3-time weakness or something, then it would be useful. But you're asking me to spend 50 Magla and 2 turn icons for a one-time weakness. No, I'm not really biting on that. I may as well just use Terukaja. Or an attack up ability for 10, you know? Yes, yes, Batlin, we understand. Thank you, Batlin. Fight the power! Rah, rah, fight the power! Man, he's even saying claims. Even he's calling our bullshit. Here he is. Speak of the devil. Yeah. He's showing up just like he did at the initially. Although it's he has to like fly underneath the giant face. I'm kind of surprised it's not animated. Boom, 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 bada bada bum, boom, 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 I'm not taking this seriously. Which he did also kill the king. I'm not gonna mention that? Okay. Juna gets special. Juna mention. Take a shot. A lesser man would have run. Louis, I tried to kill you once already. I beat you in a fair fight. Louis, you're just rambling at this point. What were his failures? What was his incompetence? You're just saying shit. I actually do think power is the answer. Exactly right. Yeah. The true value of power will always lie in the power to save. Such thinking is easily dismissed, but Louis is misguided. Man, beautiful florist wants blood. Probably. Yep, here comes Stroll. Okay. The closest thing we've heard to an argument.
弱い者がかばわれない支え合わない国など国と言えるか
邪魔な者は皆殺しにするような男よ彼を王にしたら国が焼き尽くされるレラもそう言い残したわ
Okay, we're actually hearing the arguments against Louis now.
惑わされるな私の望む世界はただ一つ理不尽のない世界を作るこの理想に従う者は
This is also what I mean. If Louis is just being honest here, then the protagonist's arguments fall flat.
それに従わぬ敵は全力で排除するそれだけだ
If he's telling the truth, then the protagonist's arguments fall short.
貴様らに弱者を守れる強さはあるのか
Is he gonna, like, start killing the crowd? It's just, I really don't... I don't feel like I understand the battle here. It's like, we want to protect the weak, and I don't care about the weak. Okay. It kind of goes back to just kind of the point I was making before, right? Let's try magic. Oof, that was a lot of That's a lot of damage. We're not gonna get any extra turns. But as long as we just draw his attention... Attack, resist. Okay. We can survive another one of those. Ooh, I like this. We have our strategy. That'll help us deal damage. And we can just keep spamming Frigid Fortress tactic. He can only attack Stroll right now. Is it Dark Affinity? Oh, he has AoE. He has AoE. We have to put the general away for now. Wait, did I not? Hold on. Hold on. I could have sworn I put... Shoot. I didn't set up his synthesis skills properly. Wait, hold. Sorry, I'm trying to think about what I have. I'm not going to worry about it. For now, I'll just use some of my healing items. Hopefully he'll keep using lightning, because we're weak to lightning. Ooh, okay, I don't have healing on him. I have Sama Rikarm and I have Patra. I see no reason not to keep spamming Frigid Fortress tactic. Like, we're making pretty quick work of him, all things considered. 10% recovery is genuinely nothing. I'm gonna try and keep inflicting burn. I'm gonna try and keep inflicting burn. Then I need not hold back either. What are you gonna do? Ooh, that's a lot. Oh no. Oh shoot. What have we got? It's my own fault. I could go back in time if I wanted. I actually think I need to leave her down. It's probably gonna change his affinity here, maybe? Hmm. This is a problem. Okay. This is good. It's suddenly having mercy. Switch. Swap her out. Stroll is the only one with elemental weaknesses right now. The issue is just that if he keeps doing AoE attacks on everyone every turn, then we'd all die. Okay, there we go. Spatial slice though didn't work. I have half a mind to reload. I actually do. Oh, that was the wrong one. This could be bad. We might just end up in the same spot we were in last turn. And the thing is, those are all half turns. Ooh, repel! There we go! That's what we're looking for. Okay. I'm gonna try bring Juna in here.
雌雄を決しよう
She should still have Medi, right? Yeah.
感謝する
ありがたい
ダークナイト拒む者は撃つ将は号令一つで勝敗すら操る
Bring Basilio back in here.
落ち着いていこう加減はしない
Ooh, I removed my synthesis ability though. You know what? I'm gonna double down. He's gonna use Voltaic here.
耐えられるかな
Is that ice? I think he still has ice. Yeah, but we're just resisting him. Or it might be Almighty. Yeah, I made the mistake. I
詰めるぜ来い待てベルセルクちげえな後ろだな
I'm gonna switch Basilio out again.
任せた
任せなさい
This might get tiresome.
待つ貴様
灰染め敵に弱点を追加したのね
いいぞどうやら貴様には奇策を浪殺とも私と競うだけの
Oh, he's saying that we're worthy.
だが
Donna? Oh, come on. Okay. Phase 2.
見事だ以前よりも力を増したようださすがは人間族失われた種族の生き残りだな
Unfortunately, I did screw myself. I forgot to give Izme a better healing. I really should
エ
have.
ルダ族なのを皮肉っているつもりか
Or give someone better healing. Medi is not good enough for this fight.
異教徒の島で
Just Medi is good enough for most fights.
気づいたはずだ正教の広めた歴史など偽りだと
Yes.
古代今とは別の支配者がいたという真の歴史につながる痕跡を数々見たはずだ
もしかして神殿にあった遺跡と壁画の
No, Yufa, that's not what he means.
ユーファルイの言葉なんか真に受けるな
Why did we were just trying to kill him 2 seconds ago. Why did we all suddenly stop?
神様同士の戦争が現実の出来事だった
Why did we suddenly stop?
神滑稽だ確かに
We were trying to kill him until 2 seconds ago, and then the guy just gets up and walks away, and we just let him?
などではない
What?
本来の意味での魔法を使い
I swear, so much of this game is contrived.
失われし古き種族エルダ族と呼ばれ意味嫌われてきたが奴らの本当の名は
This is what I mean. The game... It doesn't know how to write plot twists. Its idea of a plot twist is keeping something hidden and then having the villain just spell it out for the protagonist. Like, there's no figuring it out on our own.
怪物のあれのことじゃないのか
ルイ貴様
嘘でこんな
Why is Hulkenberg's first reaction be like, liar, I'll kill you? What the heck? We were trying to kill him 2 seconds ago.
人間族そんなの私知らない
聞け少年のごときこやつの姿はまやかしであるなぜならこやつの正体は人間族
Why did we just let him walk away?
同種なのだからな
またそれか
そうせくな証拠を見せた王子を名乗る少年よ
理想郷だと
Oh, is he gonna try to turn us into a human?
何これ
We were just trying to kill him 2 seconds ago. He is trying to turn us into a human, I think. I still have my theory that we're actually a robot.
見るがい
This is pretty metal, though. What?
人間とはエルダ族のもう一つの姿。魔法で刺激してやればこの通り馬脚を表す。王族なものか。これは怪物による王国の乗っ取りである。
I see why he's doing this now, but I also still find it ridiculous. We were fighting to kill and then just let him walk away. Like, we just kept fighting him. Why did we stop fighting him?
本物の人間と同じ。嘘。
こいつが人間。
ねえ、嘘って言いなさいよ。戻ってってば。
Although I do find it weird that all the humans are like weirdly malformed monsters, but we're just big. Why are we just big?
恐れないで。それは本来のあなたの姿じゃない。
'Tis not thy true self. It's inverting the language of Persona. 'Tis not thy true self.
今はあの男の力によって心が乱されているだけ。
I recognize this voice. Where do I recognize it from?
あなたは今こそ自身に深く潜む真実に向き合わなければいけない。
Oh, it's just the voice of the narrator, isn't it?
それは
今一度思い出して。あなたは何者でどうして生まれたのか。
理想の世界を。
Oh yeah, that looks different. That looks like he was a full adult when the prince was a kid.
理想を追えなくなっても君がいるから。いつもそうだった。
Oji-san!
苦しい時に君がいたから。どんなことも乗り越えられた。なぜなら
Mayoshi!
君は僕の
Brother?
起きて。
Oh, jeez.
多分
受け答えはできるようだな。突然怪物に変貌してどうしようかと。
大量の魔力を流し込まれて身も心も蝕まれてたみたいです。
Oh, great. Now we're sick.
休ませないと危険です。
絶対に死なせるわけにはいかない。
王座は名実ともに私のものに。
That also implies that humans were created by that spell.
仇と同じ化け物だぞ。人思いに殺したらどうだ。
黙れ。
残念だが全て終わりだ。その偽物も森の奥にいた死に損ないの本物。
This is what I mean. Like, we could have just killed the guy. And I want to clarify what I mean, because I realize that might sound hypocritical, because this whole time I've been talking about how the game takes political violence way too lightly. And it does. It does. But also, when you're in a duel to the death, the duel doesn't just stop. The duel doesn't just stop. The duel doesn't stop until one person is clearly incapacitated. The fact that in the middle of the fight, Louis just, after this epic anime battle, Louis just sees the swords, walks 10 feet away, and does all of this crap, and there's no resistance.
本物だと。
It's so contrived.
したのか。
Like, you couldn't even have had it so that he, like, jumped away to, like, a vantage point where we couldn't get him? Something like
ま
that?
さかこの決戦も俺たちをおびき出すための計算だったのか。
もう貴様らに用はない。化け物を捕らえろ。殺しても構わん。
おい、よくも騙してくれたね。底辺種族ってだけで
Hmm.
怪しいと思ってたんだ。化け
I have
物。
no idea where the game's gonna go from here.
凱旋者まで引くぞ。
今の出来事は全国に知り渡る。
I actually have no idea.
もはや安全な場所など。
I would say of all the quote-unquote plot twists, this is probably the best one so far.
しかない。王子様
But it's not really a plot twist. It's more just like an unexpected development, which arguably is synonymous with plot twist.
そうね。私たちの故郷で王子の隠れ場所、エルダの古戦郷に向かいましょう。
Now we're going to the Sanctum. I guess maybe we can get there before Zorba does, since we have 513. There's not even, the race isn't happening anymore. There's no tournament.
国を乗っ取ろうとした人間の手からルイ様は救ってくださった。ルイ様こそ真の救
I feel like there's definitely more going on here, though.
次の王は決まりだな。
The fact that the Elda and the humans are intertwined is not really a plot twist. Because that's kind of the point. Like, the enemies are called humans, and then you have an Elda, which is the only race that's obviously
素
human.
直に従いましょう。
And the game is telling you from the very beginning that Elda and humans are interconnected.
みんな大丈夫だよね。
Just make me wonder about the process of turning into a quote-unquote human, the monster.
ルイめ、何をしたんだ。無事でいてくれよ。あの悪しきマグラの流れ、ルイの魔法のせいに違いない。しかし、なんて恐ろしさだ。
But it sounds like back in the day, people, like, they started using magic, and they used magic to transform themselves and give themselves different abilities, leading them to the races, but some the magic went wrong and caused humans to be born. That's my theory. 1,000? There's not even, the thing is, it doesn't even really make sense. The race is over. That means that there are 1,000 people that the people would collectively vote for before Avalon, I guess.
出立というより敗走だった。街を包む悲鳴や怒号から身を隠し、逃げるように凱旋車に乗り込んで王都を駆け出していく。この上何が彼らを待ち受けるのか。光は未だ見えない。
エルダ族の隠れ里とはな。
It also means we're gonna have to fight Louis again
話は後よ。
at some point.
実はさっきから鏡に何も映らなくなったの。王子の姿どころか部屋の様子すら見えなくなって。
And you haven't thought to say or do anything?
せっかく呪いの危険は去ったのに。ルイの言ってたことが心配だ。急ぐぞ。
Oh boy, are we just gonna have to fight Zorba?
一見してそこはただの深い森である。だが注意深いものなら、居並ぶ木々がどれも古い大樹であり、神秘的な性質に満たされていることを感じるかもしれない。
I don't know what to make of any of this.
真実を知るほんのわずかの者たちからこう呼ばれているエルダの古戦郷と。
歩けるか。
よかった。
The thing is, it's just that there are several
多
plots.
少は回復したみたいですね。
There's sort of the political plot, and then there's sort of the broader historical plot.
さすがに
They're not intertwined very well.
なあ、頭が真っ白になって一瞬お前の正体を疑ってしまった。
It surprised me too,
されることな
homie.
んか無理もない。自分も自分に驚いたよ。もう何があっても驚かないからな。
Knock on wood.
しかしすげえ樹海だな。
人を迷わせる特殊な結界も払っ。
ガリカ、殿下の様子は。
いいえ、凱旋者。
早くは。
Yes. We get it. Did we get any Magla? No, we didn't. Great. I see why I didn't. What rank is your priest? Not high enough. Yeah. I do want to keep Hamadon because we don't have access to light magic at all. Just period. Sami Rakarm is too good to pass up. Maybe we just double back to Savior. I do think Frigid Fortress Tactic saved our skins. That's true. And it's only weak to dark, so it's actually... Ooh, Savior's actually really good. Because Priest is weak to strike and darkness. That's why I never used it, but it's only weak to dark. Of course, we are probably about to fight Zorba. So I don't know that that's such a good thing. Choices. Do I have a mask that I can give Juna? I have Cleric. A Cleric is the lowest level. Or not. It is Adept Healer. Healer's the lowest one. Okay, that's good. And then, in that case, we can actually take Summer Karm off. I'll go ahead and do Penpatra. We'll bring back Formation of Vigor. I think that's the best we can do. This is the tree we kept seeing, right? Yeah, there's definitely some memory interference. Side note, I also hate Amnesia. I hate Amnesia. And they probably did it as like a security measure, like they wiped Gallica's memory and my memory. Oh, hi, Zorba. Oh, sorry, I don't know who that is. I wonder who that surprisingly effeminate man could be. You don't think the king is alive and he's here too somehow? I'm checking the time, we've only been streaming for an hour, it feels like longer. And of course this is always Louis' trap, because apparently Zorba didn't know what to do, and so... Whatever.
ダ族のもう一つの姿こそ人間。
そんなわけない。とにかくその焼き討ちで里の住民は半分以上が亡くな
相手が自ら滅ぼしたと信じる場所を頼ったのか。
It's not a shrewd ploy, though.
なぜアルセスはそのこと。
It's not a shrewd ploy at all.
殿下はその洞窟
Why,
を
in what universe is that a smart move? I mean, I'm sorry if I'm fixated on this. Some things in the game just feel so contrived. It would be one thing if it were a hidden village that were genuinely never discovered. But then it's like, oh yeah, actually our enemy is fully aware of where it is, and has actually been here before, and they destroyed it to the ground, and that's why we're hiding out here. No? Why would they not just come back? It's like, well, because they thought they destroyed it and killed everyone in there. Even if they had, you go where you're familiar, right? You know, it's like, you know, you're going to go where you feel safe, where you feel comfortable. So if an Elda did survive, they probably wouldn't leave these woods. They'd probably remain in the area.
ええ、あっちの方に。
Because they would see it as being safer than going somewhere else. It's a dead soldier? It's not an Elda.
見覚えがある。私が初めて接
Ah,
触
he's
し
an
た人の
operative.
相棒だった人。
ガリカ。
ええ、
急ぐぞ。
嫌な感じ。
Oh, I see other fairies. Maybe. Lots of fairies. A robber? A gravedigger. Oh wait, we know this guy. We've seen this guy before.
無事だったのね。
Rasuru. He looks like old Aizbe.
ガリカなのか。
あなたは殿下の家庭教師だった。
その髪色、もしやこの絵のヒルケンベルク殿。なんだ。ではもしや。
彼女も協力者よ。ここにいるみんな王子を救うために戦ってきた仲間なの。
Yes, yes.
ラッセル。
数日前、あの恨めしい呪いの茨
It was like a week and a half ago, but sure.
どれほど待ちわびたことか。本当に突然のことでした。
Don't tell me the prince is
呪い
dead.
が解けた殿下はまさに意識が戻ったばっか。あえなく殿下は
He's actually dead?
そんな嘘でしょ。
族は魔法にたけ、誰も歯が立たず襲って素性はわかりません。ですが、ルイ様のため
But see, this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. Whereas, like, if we were the prince's best friend, why wouldn't we go rushing back?
初めから殿下一人を狙っていたのでしょう。向こうの少年がルイ、
ねえラッセル。
ひとまず洞窟を
行くわ。
Maybe we can bring him back to life, though?
行かなきゃならない気がする。
そうよ。
そうか。聖女レラの語った通りだな。不思議なものだな。
どうしたの？
Do we have, like, the... Maybe we are a robot, and we have the prince's soul in our body?
では、先に
Something like that?
ここで待ってるか。
いや、この目で確かめる。
That's kind of been one of my theories from the beginning, because the way our character's design reminds me a lot of Aegis. And, what's her name? The other one from Persona 4 Ultimax.
心配だ。
Labrys.
もうすぐです。
Wait, is this like the prince's mom slash maybe our mom? Is that the voice we've been hearing this whole time? Whenever we've unlocked with archetypes?
時は満ちました。すべてはこの日のため。まだ間に合います。
There's still time. It's just a bunch of people who died. Fairies are fine. Huh. Weird. So, fairies don't really see themselves as humanoids. I see a shop. That's weird.
こちらです。
This way, he says, appearing as Ay, caramba. Body's preserved, though. Really does make me think that we're his soul in another body or something. Oh, poor Hulkenberg. Probably a good time to reiterate, I don't dislike these characters. I like the characters. It's the writing that annoys me. That's quite the wheelchair you got, Grandma. Lily woman, is she an Elda? She looks like she is. Garika?
グルデア様、お久しぶりです。
この方は
この里の長様、古戦女グルデア様よ。
この地まで逃げ延びた殿下を我ら組織の者たちごとかくまってくださった恩人です。
Okay, so she is another Elda.
ここで撃たれたのか。王様の子供だったのに。
So Basilio has no connection to the prince. He kind of has nothing to say here.
言って信じるかわからんが、次を聞いたのでな。たとえ命を落としても来たるべき日まで姿をとどめるようにと。あの忌まわしい男の落とし種とはいえ、我らが主上のお子で。
Her Majesty, so he's the son of like the Elda Queen.
忌まわしい男って。
何も知らんのか？この子は連れてこられたのではない。元より古戦教の生まれ。 母君は我らエルダ族の王妻女王であった方じゃ。花のように美しくおおらかな方であったが、焼き討ちからこの子を逃がすさなか命を落とされた。すべてあの男のせい。
She's not around no more.
ふらりと里を訪れ、理想の話で若き女王陛下をたぶらかし、挙句母も子も守れずに死におった。
Honestly, understandable. I understand why you hate him.
里に火がかけられたのも王座を欲した聖教にとってこの子が邪魔だったからであろう。あの王はそれすら。
Yeah, I actually kind of agree. The king kind of lost power a long time ago, is what I'm gathering.
しかしな、この子には王子殿下にはどうしようもなく女王陛下の面影があるんじゃよ。故に我らは。 お主、まさか。いや、そんなことが。
We were a girl the whole time.
グルデア様、いかがされました？彼は王子殿下の復活を信じ。
ちょっと、ずいぶん他人行儀じゃない？私たちはあなたたちから指令を。早く。
おい、大丈夫か？
時は満ちました。
Are we actually his mom? What's going on here? Okay, so we're actually going to find out the deal with the protagonist. My son.
この声は。
始まりは国家を乗っ取ろうとする輩に命を脅かされた 彼が消え去る前に聞かせてあげなさい。
Okay.
あなたはガリカと共にルイの暗殺を図るも遂げられず、そして神王を決める争いに加わることにした。
The princess name.
無謀な計画でしたが、多くの人の支えで人々の信託を得ると覚悟を決め、自分が王子であると宣言した。
This is interesting. We have the opportunity to be like really mournful or like really stubborn. I'm gonna choose like really stubborn. Like we made the right choice. I'm gonna choose to be stubborn. I don't want to get a bad ending.
幾多の困難を乗り越え、ついには王子の呪いを解いたものの、あと一歩で謀略にかかり、王子はもう。
Oh, he's dead before me.
あなたは王子を助けることが使命だった。
True.
その王子を失えば、
Well, kind of.
もはや生きている意味。
After a certain point, I feel like the game kind of stopped caring about the prince.
そんなことはない。
王子が死んだのなら、すべて終わりではないのですか。
No, because we're not actually doing this for the prince. We're ideologues all along.
その意志は生きている。
あくまでも諦めぬというのですね。わかりました。真実を教えましょう。彼は呪いに蝕まれ、やがて昏睡状態に陥った。だからこそ私はその心だけを取り出し、旅をさせ。
So we are his soul.
旅をしてきたあなたに問います。あなたは何者ですか。
I want to be the prince's friend.
王子の友人だ。
本当にそうなのですか。
We are the prince, actually.
両親は、幼い頃の記憶は、どこでどう過ごしていたか覚えていますか。記憶があるのは王子の友となった後のことだけ。なぜだと思いますか。
I don't have a past.
存在しない。
そう。あなたには何もない。なぜなら、あなたは私が生み出した存在だから。
So we're like a robot with the prince's soul.
あの日、組織から密命を受けたのはガリカ一人。その時あなたはまだ存在すらしていなかった。あなたにあるのは、いえ、与えたのは幼い日の王子との語らいだけ鮮明に覚えているのも、それ以外全く覚えていないのも。
自分には何もない。
いいえ、あなたの記憶にある王子の言葉は紛れもなく王子の。
I'm gonna shut up and let the game tell me.
そしてあなたが旅で得てきた思い出、積み重ねてきた友情、信頼、あらゆる経験は今日のためにあったのです。
That other stuff.
旅で得
Okay.
た力を。
それはまさか。
認めればより辛い試練に直面。
How did I come to tout such a laughably idealistic belief?
自由を望むのなら終わりにしてもいい。
そうか。
では、最後。
Okay, so this is where we unlock like the final stage, or we can end the story.
一体何者。
Of course, we have to keep going. It is funny that sometimes they'll give you the choice. Persona 4 had a similar thing. I don't think Persona 3 had this. I don't think Persona 3 had it. Oh no, Persona 3 did have it. Persona 3 did have it that you could choose to basically kill yourself. You could choose to not fight the Nyx. Persona 4 was more interesting because you actually had to choose a very specific dialogue tree. I would say oddly specific. And there wasn't a very clear, like, yes or no as it is here.
自分は
力が共鳴している。
これはまさか。
He
なんと
lives!
いう。
おい、何が起ころうとしている？
命はまだ失われていません。あなたは王子の体から生まれ入れた世界を変えたいと望む意志。
Like his imaginary friend or something?
王子に代わって世界を旅し、心を支えてきた。まさに彼にとっての幻想。それがあなた。
His living fantasy.
そのものだった。すべての始まりはあなたの持つ小説。本の姿の仁義をよりしろにマグラが集まり、肉体が形作られ、あなたは体を
We're a living book.
私と同じエルダの姿に。
Oh wait, as I once was. So like, his mom created us from the book? Is that the idea?
今こそ新たな姿へと生まれ変わる時です。王子が、いえ、あなたが夢見た理想郷のために。
I'm not sure I love the execution, but I actually do like this plot twist. Maybe we'll be immune to the weird monster-making magic now?
おい、これって
何が起きたの？彼をよくぞここまで導いてくれました。この声、今なら思い出せるはずです。彼はもともと組織の一員ではない。あなたは一人で使命を託され、この里を出た。あなたは誰？待って。あの時の彼はこの地に生まれたばかり。そばで導く者がいなければならなかった。王都へは一人で向かうのではない。違う、そんなはずない。
軍へとも
Incorrect.
同志に伝令を届けてはもらえぬか。まさかお主にこれは匿名で。
That's right. Our mission was just to infiltrate the military. Everything that came after that was completely not contrived. It was we were flying by the seat of our pants.
祝願叶うこの時へと導くためのやむないあなたと共に旅をする中で、彼は私のこの声、彼を救う旅はちょっと待って。ここから先はあなたたち次第。
Yeah, I've been manipulating you this whole time, but don't worry, you're free now.
どう理解する？
What a bitch.
というか、お前なのか？体は大丈夫なのか？少しふわふわするけど。
彼が彼であることに間違いはないようです。みんな、ちょっと聞いてくれる？
つまりこういうことが
Just let me go straight.
一つになったのではなく、そもそもが王子殿下から分かれた存在だったと。
じゃあ昔の記憶がねえとかってのは
Also, our clothes change. Because I couldn't be bothered to make another model or portrait.
出会った時からあなたを形作っていた意識の一部。おそらくこれまでの体は
日誌を持つマグラ集合体。竜神様のようにっていうか。
We're Dragon Boy.
本当にドラゴンだったようなもんじゃない。そりゃ誰より早くアーキタイプに目覚めるわけよ。魔法の適性が高いも何もマグラそのものだったんだから。
そうですね。
では殿下のふりをしていたつも
It
り。
was a pretense. You guys made the plan together.
話が本当ならば守るべき。
いや、しかし私は。
いいえ。
誰もが王子は死んだと思う中、お前だけは信じ続けた。
いや、運命。
Hulkenberg is in many ways sort of the secondary protagonist, because she has the most history with the prince.
王子殿下。お許しください、殿下。あの日お守りできなかったこと。そればかりか。この絵でありながら殿下ご本人と気づかず、あまたのご無礼を。
むしろ助けられてばか。そうだな。ヒルケンベルグに会えていなければ
今度こそ
これでグライアスにも胸を張って報告できるな。
ところでよ、これからお前のことなんて呼べば。
It was like, so, do I call you president, or,
同じ体調のままでいい。
いえ、殿下。さすがに。
He's not the prince.
ほんと頭かってえな。本人が同じでいいって
I love Nurse. Nurse is great.
お前こそ許しを請うべきだからな。殿下の凱旋者を道楽で改造してたんだ。
実際役に立ったんだからいいだろう。ね、ですよね、王子殿下。
お前が一番態度変えてんじゃん。
Well, anyway, is Zorba gonna try to kill us now?
全く信じられん。意識すら何年と戻らなかった子が救われようとは。長年の呪いの果てについにまぶたも開けぬようになり、もはや生きているとも言い難い様であったが、旅に出ていたのじゃな、あの子の願望。もしも己が世界の真実を足で見て回れる旅人であったならという幻想が、我らエルダの良き血を引き、この里で真の魔法の英知に触れて過ごした子じゃ。
幻想がただの幻想を超え、己を救う存在として自ら動いた。
I guess that's sort of the metaphor, I guess. That dreams and will have power. That ideas have power in a life of their own. I mean, that's true.
要は他でもない自分自身を取り戻す旅だったわけか。
I do feel like I sort of talked about this last stream, right? This is a really interesting idea, and I'm all for it, but it's actually undermined by the political themes. Again, it's undermined by the game's political themes. The game could have spent a lot less time focusing on, like, well, we really wanted you to feel imbibed in the politics of it. Like, why would I want to be imbibed in the politics of it when I could have been imbibed in the metaphor of it? It's a game called MetAphor. Why would you have me imbibed by politics when I could have been imbibed by symbolism? And things higher than temporal conflicts.
王家の凱旋者についてる特別な魔導機が使えたわけだぜ。王子本人なんだからな。
And also, it leads me...
奇跡としか言いようがないな。
it kind of leads me back to something, a comment I've made before, which is that the game feels like a bunch of disconnected milestones. And everything that happens between the milestones is totally disconnected from the milestones themselves. Nothing important happens outside the main plot. You don't really get rewarded for pursuing side quests or side dungeons with additional lore or additional hints and clues to what was really going on.
そうだ。声が聞こえたのよ。彼を導きなさいって。
Mama.
声がしたって。
旅の前のことをあんたが思い出せないなら、私たちが会ったのって多分前の
It only just happened.
ってことだよね。私はあんたなんか知りもしなかったはず。王子を救うって伝令も。
声？そういえばグルデアさんも告げとかって。
Are we being metaphorical?
待ってよ。例え話じゃなくて
Roll
本
credits.
当に誰かに導かれたっていうの？
そう。
声。
ねえ、声の主って誰だろう。
Mama.
なんとなく。そういえばこの場所。
私もだ。この力を手に入れた時。
That's true. I just put that together myself.
私たちもこの旅を見守っている者、お主にとっても思いもよらぬことだったかもしれぬ。しかしこうして正しき場所に戻ってこられた。苦難の旅の果てに得た成果。
I'll give him points for that.
教えていただけませんか。私たちムツタリ族も聖教の教えにない古い世界の知識を。
I'll give him points. Like they have had hints.
この里はその日じゃない。
I think this plot twist in particular is probably the best setup in the game.
地下なのに空の光が差し込むこんな場所。実はそれには我らの歴史の話をせ。
Okay, we're getting lore dump. It says now's the time. We don't actually have a lot of money. Oh wait, sell. I don't want to sell. I want to buy. Oof. It's all comet stuff. It's all good they're all good weapons. It's just they don't really have. It's just that's all they are. Is they're just better. Honestly, I probably just sell anything I'm not using, right? Let's do that, actually. Let's just sell anything I'm not using. Within reason.
Yes. 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 Yes.
That's what I already have equipped. I'll at least keep that.
Yes. 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 Yes, 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 yes. Yes.
Woman Robe is actually good. I don't want to sell that.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. 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 Yes, 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 yes. Yes.
Never use that. Ooh, that's actually really good. We should give the Venom Ward charm to someone. That sword is fine. I'm actually more interested in the Comet Plate. Magic +7. Oh yeah, give that to little old me. And honestly, we can just keep buying. Buy another one of those. Buy one more. I probably won't get the opportunity to buy anything again. I think I will do. Go ahead and do a second file. Just in case I regret selling all that stuff. Alright, let's get the lore dump. Hopefully we won't get trapped in cutscene hell. We have time, I don't have time to be stuck here for another 2 hours, you know?
エルダとは、古の言葉で古きものを意味する。遠い昔、里を初めて訪れた外の者に祖先が名乗った仮の名。
Yeah, I actually suspected that. Elda was just elder.
元来の名は、お主らもよう知っておる。人間じゃ。
人間族。では、ルイの言っていたことは。
人間族とは正しくは呼ばん。かつて世界には種族などなかった。
Yeah, this is what I expected. I figured from the beginning this is post-apocalyptic.
種族が一つだけの世界。でも待って、ビルガ島で遺跡を見たわ。
戦争じゃよ。世界を一度。
The thing, I just don't like having things spelled out all at once, like lore dumping like this. Sometimes it's unavoidable. Especially me being somewhat detail-oriented when I write, sometimes it's just like, yeah, I'm going to tell you a bunch of information. Not all of it's important. But you won't know it otherwise. And maybe the actions of the characters won't make sense unless this information is given.
種族が分かれておらぬのに何をそれほど争ったのか解せぬか。分かれていたんじゃよ。正しさという見えぬものをめぐってな。
They were racked by division over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness. Okay, so are we leading back into the subjectivity? Where the game is saying there is no such thing as right or wrong, and trying to quibble over it is pointless? Is that the idea? Because I have to be honest. Okay. There's a lot of things I could say. It was wrong for them to fight over what was right and what was wrong. Do you not see the hypocrisy there? Any idea of absolute rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world and gave way to war. So, if any idea of absolute rightness is wrong, then what's our argument against Louis? Why are we fighting Louis? Why are we trying to save the prince? The game doesn't believe in right and wrong, but then why are our actions justified? Are they justified? If not, what's the point? Sorry, I think the reason I'm getting fired up is because I was actually engaged with the plot again. I was starting to engage with the plot again. I was starting to be invested in the characters again, and then it rips me right back out. This bullshit. Ugh. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Experiments or evolution.
世の中には不毛ないがみ合いに苦しんで種族なんかなければいいのにと思ってるやつも大勢いる。なのに真実はかつて実際にそうだった世界が決裂してこうなったっていうのか。
本来ならば悠久の時がかかるはずの種の変化。それがマグラの作用でわずか数百年で起きた。
Yeah, that's what I... There's probably a short. Maybe I don't have a short of it, but I remember saying this exact thing at the start of the game.
そうじゃ。我らエルダ族とは旧世界人の生き残り。戦火を逃れ種族の文化を経なかった末裔よ。
何もかも驚くばかりだ。でも待ってくれ。
戦争の末期は戦いのための魔法が互いの恐怖で次々と
So it's just Magla gone amok? Yeah, it's just Magla gone amok.
そう人間とはまさに人間が強化して生まれた怪物。滅亡戦争の過ちが生み出した人間のおぞまし。
Yeah, that's about what we expected.
生態は様々で動物のようにつがって増えるものもおれば何百年も死なずに生きるものもおるらしい。全貌は我らもじゃが今の8つの種族が地に根付いた時人々から人間の名で呼ばれていたのはもはや我らではなくゆえに我らは仮の名を
魔法を扱い損ねて滅んだ
お主ら魔導機をどう思っておる聖教が広めた偽りの手枷魔法本来の多様さを人から奪ってしまう
Tools to shackle the people. How? That doesn't even make sense. Tools aren't shackles. Tools are liberating by their very invention. I see. Because Magla is in the world, they try to keep people from personally using magic, even though it's possible, because it might turn them into monsters. That's actually completely fair. You know, you could say, like, maybe the lying part of it was unnecessary, but that idea is actually completely fair. I don't really see a problem with that. Okay, and they're saying that it was good intentions.
破滅へ至らぬよう時には真実や可能性にも目を閉じよ。その善意で古代史の英知は隠され、エルダは汚れた種族。
It's also hilarious because that's the opposite of what the church actually teaches, so smearing Catholicism like that doesn't make sense at all, but I know better than to expect any educated critiques from this game.
そうだったのか。歴史ってのはつくづく皮肉だな。
陛下は王子殿下を守るためにこそ烙印の事実を伏せられたのね。
とはいえ今やそなたは本来の姿を取り戻した。今ならば正しき王の道を進めるじゃろう。
君主の力、いずれ王となり。
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, we're getting a new archetype?
本来不安とは拒否するものでも消そうと躍起になるものでもない。己の弱さと共に進めば歪まぬ結果につながるはず。
That's pretty good advice. Acknowledge the anxiety, go forward regardless. There's weakness in people. I'm sure there are many who would say that helping anyone is nothing but a fantasy. Realistic or not, I accept Louis' methods as the alternative. Why not? Because they're wrong? But you can't say that they're wrong, because we've said that any idea of rightness is inherently wrong, which is itself a contradiction. As though that's the natural order. It kind of is the natural order. The game can't defend itself. The game can't defend itself because it refuses to use the language of right and wrong. Because it decries right and wrong themselves as concepts as being wrong. But then what's the point? Why are we here? Why are we suddenly talking about anxiety now? Anxiety has never been a theme in this game. Oh, I see. I think it's because the whole premise of the game is that people only act immorally out of fear, as opposed to there being an inherent corruption in humanity. And so if you actually learn to temper your anxiety, then all evil disappears. I like Gallica. She says stupid things sometimes, but I like her. So it sounds like it's a spell that could be cast on anyone.
もしかすると古戦郷にゆかりあるものやもしれん。ルイが何を知りたい？
Everything. Ooh, is it forcing me to choose? Tell me about Louis.
あやつの言動を聞き及ぶたび、うすうす感じておった。ルイは里の出身者かもしれん。そもそもあやつの人間に関する知識、魔法の技巧、おまけに秘術、ただの軍人では説明がつかん。
Makes sense.
実はな、焼き討ちで失われた旧家の中に
Charadrius
という一族がおった。医
Okay.
者の一門であったらしい。人々の病と向き合うため九段の秘術と似た分野のことを調べていたようじゃ。もっとも焼けてしまって詳しいことはもうわからん。
待って、リラが見たルイの恐ろしい願望って、もしかして国中の人を人間に。
人をたちまち人間にするような強い術をそうそう大勢には使えん。
But that's what... I'm less concerned about the possibility of it and more about why he would actually want to do it.
何を知りたい？
I love how the Stroll's like, oh, well, there's no knowing what Louis could be thinking. Really?
禁断の秘術とは何ですか?
In fairness, I remember in one of my books I employed a similar line at the end, but it was actually part of the themes of the game. Not the game, the book. That at the end, the protagonist sort of has a realization that the villain can't be reasoned with, he's not reasonable. And that he talks like an ideologue, but he's really not. But the reason is because he had lost himself to base depravity, essentially. He was just urge and desire, unrestrained by logic or will. That's what he represented, so you can't reason with that. You know, one second you're hungry, and the next second you're horny. It's like there's no reasoning. He just follows his desires. If his desires are at times conflicting, then he just deals with it. He just does whatever he wants to do in the moment. That was key to the themes of the story, themes of self-restraint and desire. So what, melancholia is anxiety? Melancholia represents anxiety, that if you lose control of your anxiety, it turns you into a monster? Okay. Yep, that's... Okay, we hit it on the money. In case it wasn't obvious, the game's spelling it out for us. Game worships anxiety. It's really weird, but it also makes sense from a leftist point of view, right? Because if you're a leftist... I mean, first of all, if you're a leftist, you're probably on anxiety meds, statistically. Statistically, you've probably been diagnosed with an anxiety disorder. But also, the whole point of leftism is that they're so anxious about the world, and they're so fearful about the world that it pushes them to radical actions. Not just radical actions, but just radical changes that the world's about to end. The world's going to end. The climate is going to destroy the world. If we don't do something immediately, our rights are going to be taken away. If we don't do something immediately, we have to do something immediately, right now. And so, of course, a game made by leftists would say, like, anxiety is a source of power, because if you're on the left, then all of your actions and all of your political activity is pushed by your anxiety. So I guess that does make sense. Because that's what leftists believe. Leftists believe they have no theory of mind. Leftists can't wrap their head around the idea that other people have different values and think differently than they do. That's why they think conservatives are just repressed perverts. Because they're perverts, and so they assume that if someone is not outwardly a pervert, he's just inwardly a pervert and he's repressing it. This is just projection. Everyone has anxiety. And so if you disagree with me, it's because you let your anxiety control you, but me, the good person, I walk side by side with my anxiety. I let my anxiety fuel me to do good things, while your anxiety fuels you to do bad things. While at the same time, 5 seconds ago, this lady said that there's no such thing as rightness or wrongness, and that any idea of rightness or wrongness produces fear, which causes oppression and war and conflict. Make it make sense. You can't. I'm sorry, I'm feeling particularly burned by the game today. Because today I said the first few good things I've said about the game in a while, complimenting it on the plot twists, on the setup, on the execution. And now it's burning me. I was holding out some kind of hope, Because there are times when the game raises questions and seems to be reflective about its own ideology and its own themes. Which made me think that maybe in the final act there might be a turnaround. And no. No. Nada. Nothing.
世に混沌が広がる今、そうした小さな暴走はもし
まさかそれが強化結晶やおかしくなった動物たち。国の乱れが来る大勢の人。
Everything bad is a result of fear. Politically, that is actually a pretty accurate. No, actually, I'm going to retract it. It can be accurate. It is true that anxiety, widespread fear and anxiety causes political turmoil, but it's also chicken and egg, right? Political turmoil causes fear and anxiety, which then causes fear and turmoil, which eventually leads to a boiling point, usually an explosion of political violence, and then things calm down. As a new order begins to be set in place. Anyone can become a human.
そうじゃな。元をたどれば全ての民が人間の末裔。ルイがその気になれば誰でも人間にできるじゃ。しかし逆に言えば恐れと向き合える強い心さえあらば立ち向かえぬものでもない。
民を人間に。
もしもそんな行いに動機があるとすれば。
If there's any motive, it can only be hatred. Leftists are incapable of conceiving of any motivation other than hatred. Hatred and fear, I guess. It's all projection. It really is. They really are incapable of entertaining the idea that their opponents could have anything along the lines of good or even ideological motives. It's one thing to say our opponents are ideologically motivated, but the ideology is wrong, and that is completely different than saying, oh, our opponents are just hateful and fearful. The former actually has respect for your opponent's intellect and inner life. The other one doesn't. It reduces into a mass of emotions, no more than any other animal. The opposite of an archetype. That must be what Zorba has. Oh, speak of the devil. Zorba. Here. I'm kind of desperate to stop. We can fight Zorba, I think. We can fight Zorba, I think. I do need to use the bathroom really quickly. So we'll do that, then we'll fight Zorba and call it a day. Because I'm so done. So done. MetAphor! You make me angry, MetAphor! Okay, I'm back. Let's freaking murder Zorba. Let's freaking murder him so I can call it a day. I can eat and prepare for D&D tonight. If this game doesn't care about right or wrong, then I'm not going to care about right or wrong in the game either. I'm just going to freaking kill everyone. In MetAphor. Game doesn't believe in morality, right? So what does it care if I act immorally? Oh, give me a second. Well, now, yeah, I'm done. I'm done with this game shit. Give me a second. Never mind, we're fine. Never mind, we're fine. Thought I saw something wrong with stream, but we're fine. We had no casualties. However, we were swept aside like pebbles, unworthy even of a glance. Oh, poor you. Poor you. I could do nothing but watch. Okay, then get out of our way. Or we'll sweep you aside like a pedal too, old man. This could have been done. Responsible as they were for the fall of resistance, any move we might have made would have resulted in needless sacrifices. I believe the intruder sensed the power of the Prince's awakening and came to investigate. I don't know why he would have run away, but surely he has a plan. I don't care. Let's kill him. Let's just murder him. Stab him through the heart. And then do it again. Gallica didn't rank up, did she? No. Doesn't matter. We've gotten no Magla. We got no Magla from fighting Louis. We got no XP. Which actually does upset me. Bro's just walking. He's not even trying to run away. Bro's just walking. Yeah. I don't kill you. I don't care. We're gonna kill you, gay man. We're gonna kill you, Gaylord Robinson. Gaylord, son of gay. I don't care. I don't care what he's scheming. Just kill Louis. Just kill him. Just kill him. Just kill all of them. Game says right and wrong doesn't exist, so why not? Keep telling yourself that, man. He knows people suffering! Who cares if they suffer? Why is suffering bad? Suffering's not wrong. Why is suffering wrong? Nothing's wrong. Wrongness is just a construct of the man. Just a construct of the man. Calling it wrong is just gonna cause unnecessary conflict. Isn't that right, MetAphor? Ah, so that's like the Nega arc. Hey, that's the baby ballerina we fought at the start of the game. Was that him? Yeah, whatever. We haven't fought a human in a long time. That whole kind of subplot kind of fell away. Prince and archetype exclusive to the protagonist. You can now change it out as you wish. It can act as a support for all synthesis skills. None of its skills can be transferred. That is pretty cool, except, well, that's the issue. We have no points in strength, so we are going to be radically debuffed for this fight. Wasn't this weak to ice last time? No. I don't know what we're doing anymore. Oh, I didn't check what I was capable of. Ooh, critical. Like that. What synthesis can we do? Oh, wait a second. I see. I see. So we can do anyone else's, it looks like? No, no, we just have, but we do have a lot. We have magic, at least. If we swapped out, we would probably have some of the ones we're actually looking for. We can keep doing that because we do have the we do have the whole thing about we don't have any ice attacks. I'm going to use Formation of Vigor. Move in Max Stancer. She's going to take Stroll slot really quickly because that's just where she needs to be. Unlock Synthesis Sable Dance. What have we got? What does it do? Sable Dance. One-time weakness to Dark. No, that's useless. I keep going to the back line on... We can just keep royal sorting this guy and we'll win eventually. Not really a difficult fight. What will we do? We will... I can swap out. I feel comfortable swapping out. Does it even matter? Can Berserker do anything interesting? Oh, that's right, we can decrease their attack for 3 turns. Oh, that's right, there's a bunch of... Just kill all of them. I think they're weak to wind, too. One of them was. Just murder him. Just completely kill him. Medium strike. What have you got? Extreme physical slash. Kill him. Only 600 damage. We're beating the back line? Maybe. There we go. We actually have some ranks up. The issue is we don't have any physical... Oh, we haven't distributed our points in a while. We've been building a mage this whole time. We have no physical stat. You call that even footing? We kicked its ass. Okay, that's great, but can I have like 2 weeks to talk to my friends and finish these bonds? There's also still something at the Mage Academy. I mean, Louis' fight wasn't even difficult. The only reason it was hard is because I forgot. I got so used to having Eisne, I forgot to set up an actual healer. Oh, that's right, Alcis was Grius' true name. Or Grius.
水と炎の定めを殿下がよつようと仰がれる日が来たならば。
そんな事情があったんだ。何が起きようと殿下は必ずお守りします。
If we don't believe that things can change, they never will.
覚悟はありますか?
It's true. I mean, it's true. It's just, it's just so left-coded. Let's fight together. I really need Magla. I need to grind to get Magla so I can actually get these guys ranked up. Hope you'll sing a victory song. I'm trying to get Magla. It's not giving it to me.
お主の父それにお主を心から愛しておった。じゃがよいか、この老いぼれをたびたび頼るようでは世界の命運はお主らにかかっておる。
I will.
この戦いとはいえ殿下もまだ目覚め
Go to the capital tomorrow. I would like to take a look at the Prince archetype, just see what we have. Are you gonna rank up Gallica? Stay beside me forever. There we go. So she's finally ranked up. Okay, so now we're really in the final act. The last chapter. There must be like a post game or something. I really hope I didn't miss the opportunity to get the true ending. It only happened if we work together. As people may come to conflict over the question of what is right, so let's just disregard the question entirely. Because that's the right thing to do, isn't it? Wait, what was that word? Ah! Thanos snapped. The entire game, Thanos snapped. By a single, painfully obvious contradiction. The game might be becoming aware of that. Even if it's impossible and obviously contradictory, we have to fight for it anyway. For some reason, because it's the right thing to do. Wait, what was that word you just said? Ah! Thanos snapped. It's the Achilles heel. The whole game. More?
事の次第は見ていたよ。今回君が新たに得たアーキタイプは理論上その存在が予言され、以前僕は君の定めをエルダ族で魔法とは定めと向き合い不安を従い
Magic is the taming of anxiety.
その真髄、英雄的美徳をなすほどの覚悟を具現化した力だ。では 人が人生で負う最大
の定め？なんだろう。
そう生まれだ。人に生まれたこと、誰のもとにだが君は数奇な運命によって本来は選べぬはずのそれをわかるかい？君王の子供だとか国の元首だとか。
True power is the ability to make yourself.
人生の君主であるというこ
But
と。
leftist trite. True power is the power to reject the place and time and circumstances of your birth. Become a self-made man. Alright, sure.
それこそ全く驚
I'm sure there are people going to play this game and consider it like a trans archetype.
偶然君のような少年と出会い、運命
A
の
trans,
一員となる。
analogy.
まるで
その通り。彼こそが私たちの命運を握りし存在。
この声は
Can't hear you over the music, Mom.
覚えがある。あ、そうだ。誰だ。心を騒がすこの声。
それは
も
目覚め向かうのです。
神王が決する日にまた
Is it not gonna let me save? Ooh, that's a different, well, yeah, I guess it would be. I like it though, it's cute. Especially Gallic up there in the corner.
そろそろ準備できたわね。
しかし王族とか雲の上の連中って感じだった。
Basilio is still in shock. He just can't. They want Basilio to say something, but he has actually nothing to say because it doesn't concern him at all. So he's just like, wow, I can't believe you're royalty. I'm not royalty. Isn't that nuts? It's like the third time he said that. It's giving knights their own table. That's the intention, I'm sure. I mentioned on that ages ago.
筋がどうであれ。
ここが勝負どころよ。みんなに向けて言うことはない？
最後まで。
もちろんだ。
Stand strong to the end because power is all that matters.
心が震えるぜ。
As has previously been established, there's no right and wrong, there's only power. And who has the power and how they use it. And whether they use it rightly or wrongly. What was that word? Did you just say right? Ah! So done.
それから王を目指すのは何のため？名誉や権力が目当てじゃないわよね。
Some coin would be nice.
この国のみんなを守りたい。
それを聞けてよかった。
Yada yada. All this is yada yada. If you don't believe in right and wrong, it's all just words. It's all just vanity. Is the game not letting me... The game didn't even give me a chance to save after that.
行きましょう。今こ
I can't even see when our last save was. I don't want to I don't want to fight Zorba again.
行きましょう。
いいか。
It's not giving me a choice. This game does not let you save. It will just put you in cutscene hell. Which is so weird, because we've been going through cutscenes this whole time, and every time it would give us a break, like, hey, we'll let you save, we'll let you save, we'll let you save. We had a whole day and night, and it didn't let us save. It could have easily justified letting us, trapping us in cutscene hell for a long time, but it didn't. And now it is, when it actually isn't justified.
そういえば、ルイ派の声が大きくなり、とうとう失脚させられたそうだ。なぜだ？正教の人気が陰るのはともかく、なぜこうもルイばかりに支持が。
民の考えなど今も昔も同じですよ。自分で決められない。
何も考えず、ただついていけばいいか。
王となったルイは、我らをどうする？
悠長な相談をなさってる場合ですかな。
I really don't care about any of these characters. I never have.
せっかくだから教えに来てやったのさ。一つだけ生き残る方法をね。
Might have one way to survive. I'm not gonna tell you what though. They're probably all three of them gonna get turned into humans. Because it's only by killing all the people who came before us that a new world can be created, right, Louis?
さて、
ルイ様、申し訳ございません。エルダの里で確かに王子を殺したのですが、復活だと。
Louis like, bro, what? What the frick did you just say to me?
はい、それが。あの少年候補は本物の王子だったらしく。
なるほど。理想の姿がマグラで実体化されて何にせよ。奴は正真正銘本物の王子で面白い。それでこそ長年追い求めていたルイ様。
Louis, why don't you pay attention to me, Louis? Louis, I'm so gay for you, Louis. That's literally what, that's actually what's happening right now. He's gay and European.
よし、予定通り高度を上げ、空の王宮へ侵入せよ。
よろしいのですね。
案ずるな。
承知しました。
最後の宴を始めようではないか。
Or let me save. I'd rather you let me save. Nope, we have to see random chatter on the street.
さあ、ルイ以外にかけるやつはいねえのか。もし、
おい貴様、ルイ様が負けるとかって思ってんのか。
いや。
なら俺は王子殿下に全部だ。
正教のお役人が賭博とは、こりゃ世も末だ。王子様の味方とか、
ほってーか。王子だって話は嘘で。
潮目の読めない奴らは大変だな。王子に関しちゃ、ルイの話を丸飲みか。
I love how we could be seeing the reactions of like any of the people that we actually care about, but we're just talking to Batlin the whole time.
都合よく起きたんだぞ。ルイの方が仕組んだことかもとは考えないのか。
おいてめえ、ルイ様が俺らを幻やらで騙したっつうのか。
幻？もっと危険な力だとしたら。前から不思議だったんだよ。ルイが人間に勝てるほど強いからって。
Oh, that's true. I'll give him points for that payoff.
話がうますぎる。まるで怪物が出る場所、暴れる場所をあらかじめ知ってるみたいじゃないか。
イチャモンつけやがって。
おっとっと、暴力は良くないな。
おい、何の騒ぎだ。
ルイ様が王になったら。
まあ連中も大声出してねえと不安なんだろうよ。
それだけじゃない。社会のいろんな場所に溜まってた力を尊ぶルイは確かに残酷だが、同じくらい公平なんだよ。俺たち権威側はずっとそれを理解できなかった。
だからってドイツも急にイラつき出していがみ合ってる感じだ。
熱狂と破滅は効果の裏表だ。
Yada yada, people are angry, and it's causing conflict.
あそこだな。ご自慢の凱旋者が何が始まるって。
Louis is the only face in the crown. We're still a cutscene hell.
聞こえるか、死に損なった王よ。この国は歪んでいる。誰が太り、誰が死ぬかをお前たち権威者が勝手に決めている。この国に戦乱がないのは単に食うものと食われるものが初めから決まっていて覆せないから。そんな平穏は秩序ではない。王爵を差し出せ。もはや勝負はついた。
よもや審判の日を待たずしてここへ乗り込んでくるとは。
行々しく空に顔を浮かべて神にでもなったつもりか。貴様は所詮ただの老いぼれた凡人だ。
王の魔法をどのように使う？
浄化だ。貴様たちが腐らせてしまったすべての。
What are your
貴
ideals?
様のように理想を投げ出さない。
王座を得るのは民から最も望まれたもののみ。王爵の行方は未だ決してはおらぬ。
王爵、王の魔法。秘密を知るのが代々の王のみだと思ったか。なぜ尺状一つで天変地異に匹敵する力を操れるのか。なぜ民に支持されたものしか使えないのか。よく聞け、王よ。王の魔法の正体とは。やはりそうか。なんと業深き国よ。ならば今のこの状況で私が手にすれば。
That's his plan. He wants to use the king's magic to turn everyone into humans. Why? Because humans are stronger? Is that why?
なぜに知り得る？
それはな。
All of this could have ended just because if we had struck just slightly more true. Okay. Interesting.
私が言った歪みをかつては理解していた。我らの古戦郷を訪れた時には。なのにあの後里はこの国はどうなった？
Is he upset because he didn't have the power to stop it back then? Back to the loading screen. Still not gonna let you save though.
だが待ち受けていたのは怪しく染め上げられた。どんな風にここを立ったかを。
My guess is that Louis is actually going to succeed, and we're gonna need to go to like the. I don't see a way that we're gonna have an opportunity to actually increase people's social links. But we haven't even. No, we just unlocked Gallica rank 8.
無駄さ。工場くらいで覆るもんか。だがそれでも無視して通るより堂々と行くべきだ。
そうだな。
王子殿下がルイの怪しい魔術を受け姿を歪められたが。
おい、そいつが本物の王子殿下ならなんで陛下は戦いをやめないんだ？
ルイ様の言った通り偽物だからよ。
おい、落ち着け。
マグナス兄弟の片割れ目。パリパスを取り立てたルイ様の恩を忘れ裏切ったなクズが。大体
How would he even know who Basilio is?
なのに王子を支持しろとか分かって言ってんのか。
ジュナ様、憧れてたのに誰とも心中しないわよ。
そこの有事不足。シダルを追放された身でムツタリの娘異教徒のくせに正教に一矢報いた。なんだこれは。もはや王子の真偽など二の次。お前らはすぐに皆殺しさ。今すぐ出て行け。
A game all about harnessing your own anxiety into power has really no room to criticize people for being consumed by emotion.
おい、いちいち言い返すな。
少し離れていた間に
王子が目の前で怪物になった事件が
いやそれ
分かってるよ。しかも最近
Just telling us this another. I've said this a dozen times. The game tells you things you already know. So redundant. Waste of time.
お隣さんは大丈夫か？身の回りにも人の格好で怪物が入り込んでないかってな。前のフォーデン殺害といい、正直みんなルイに震え上がってんのさ。
で、ビビり切った連中が次々とルイを救。
ルイは知っての通り、生まれの起戦に興味がない。貴族おかげで近頃じゃルイに反発していた者まで安全のためにはルイの避難は不謹慎だ。
踊らされやがって。奴は救うどころ。
おい、本当にそうなのかよ。けどな。俺に言わ
Oh yeah, you can create humans, by the way. Why are we telling Batlin? Batlin doesn't need to know that.
そもそも王権協議会に嘘。お前たちと会う前の俺は腹が立っても吹き上がるだけ。口じゃ皮肉。本当の敵はそんな昔の俺みたいな闇雲な熱狂。
マグラは人の不安から譲る。皮肉ね。けどと
I don't care.
宿が入れないように支度してもらった。
Okay, we'll be able to save at the end. This sounds like save music. Yes. I do want to see the tree. I get heavy light magic. HP and MP each time a sport lands a hit. I like that. I like that. Ooh, resist all. That's very good. Okay. The issue is we only have 30. Sphere. Oh yeah, there's MetAphor. Magic Link is so good. We can get the heavy skills. How much does it cost?
なるほど。興味深い。これはね、いいか？
1600. It's still a lot. I'm pretty sure I already have. Yeah. Liza, Pondera, and Botra. I'm just trying to think about what's the smartest use of for the limited magla we have. Ooh, if we can do Ice Crag, that's good. And his skills are pretty cheap. Is there any benefit to training the Warlock? Not really. Covers MP after defeating an enemy is good. I just don't know that we'll have time for it. Devil Summoner is ever farther away. So we're at the end of the game. I don't know how much more time we have. Oh, no wonder our attacks aren't freaking doing anything. Do we even have a sword? Okay, we do. Alright, how much would it be to get... Owatonna? 3,000. Okay, that's actually pretty reasonable. I think we can get all of them. What have we got? We only need to get the wizard to rank 6. So we might have enough, but it's gonna be close. Okay. And do we want Magic Link? Does that do anything? Probably. Do we have enough to get there, though? No, we almost certainly don't. We certainly don't. No point in wasting our time. Yeah, and there's all our mag. Yeah, we don't have enough to spare, so there's no point. That's also why I feel like there has to be more, right? I feel like no matter what we did, unless we did like super... No, even if we did super heavy grinding, it wouldn't have really mattered. Because we didn't even unlock most of this until just now or just recently. Vegeta and Barden we could not complete, so there has to be another portion. Right? Basilio is at rank 2. Anyway. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. We save, we're done. Oh, jeez, I'm so tired. This game has tired me. I'm not. We're pushing through the final. Just remember, we're almost done. We're almost done, West. We're almost done. Anyway, I need to double check and make sure, but we should be good. We should be having a big peak collab tomorrow with a bunch of people. With some mods installed, crowd control. It's going to be lots of fun. That'll be tomorrow night, 7 p.m. EST. Probably not going to do a stream on Tuesday, just because I have to wrap everything up this week. And we'll have Tinted Grill on Thursday. If I do stream on Tuesday, it'll probably be more MetAphor, since RimWorld has kind of been... RimWorld has reached a stopping point. So we'll see. Yeah, because I need to make sure I say it more often, so people know. But beginning next week, I'm gonna be on hiatus. There won't be any streams for a while. I should have more than enough YouTube videos and shorts to keep you all occupied on the YouTube end. I even have a short sort of proto video essay coming out. I don't know when, because it's gonna be coming out towards the end of the hiatus, most likely. But just the way these things go. But in any case, I'm gonna go take a long break. I'm not gonna clip this stream until tomorrow, probably. Oy vey. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.